Hey guys, I'm back. I'm Ashley Pickens here in Memphis, Tennessee. You guys, I've been in real estate since 2006. 2006. So like, what is this, 18 years as a real estate agent, as a real estate broker. But most of y'all know that I am an auctioneer. I auction off foreclosures at the courthouse. I am the one that says going once, going twice, sold. That's me. So today's video, let's jump into foreclosure numbers for the month of May, right? So foreclosure starts, cities and states with the highest foreclosure rates, and REO properties, right? But y'all know I don't really believe these numbers. You got to multiply by 2. Multiply by 2, okay? But let's roll with this article. Let's jump in, see the states and the cities with the most foreclosures for the month of May. So this article says there were a total of 32,621 properties with foreclosure filings for the month of May. Keep in mind, there are usually 3 filings when it comes to foreclosure. 3 phases, 3 filings, 3. Okay, so the first one is when a homeowner gets behind on their mortgage, usually 3 months. But we got a lot of people who ain't paid since COVID, right? But usually a homeowner gets behind on their mortgage 3 months, then that notice of default is filed. That's the first filing. Second filing, the auction is scheduled, and the third filing is the bank repossesses the property. Okay, so keep in mind a property can have numerous filings. Like back in 2008, I remember seeing the numbers, and it was like 1 million properties had 2 million filings, and I was like, what? But keep in mind, at any point in the process, well, until it gets repossessed, the process can stop and start over. Like if a house is going up for auction, right, they can file bankruptcy and that will stop the auction. And I've seen it plenty of times. Somebody files bankruptcy, it stops the auction, then a couple of months later something happens with the bankruptcy and they're back in foreclosure, and that starts the process all over again. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So we've got 32,621 properties somewhere in the foreclosure process for the month of May, which is up 3%. So not a lot, but again, you got to take these numbers with a grain of salt. Okay, so let's see where the highest foreclosure rates are across the country. So right now, the states with the highest foreclosure rates were New Jersey. 1 in every 1,939 houses have a foreclosure filing. Also on that list is Illinois, Delaware, Connecticut, which is surprising. I don't usually see Connecticut, right? Connecticut not really on the list. And Florida. Next on that list is, let's break it down to some cities with the highest foreclosure rates. We've got Longview, Texas. Y'all, where's Longview, Texas? Y'all tell me. Raise your hand if you in Longview, Texas, right? Trenton, New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Lakeland, Florida, and Bakersville, California. Maybe Lakeland, Florida, has been on the list for years. Years. When it comes to Florida, it's gonna be Lakeland. Miami been on the list. Orlando has been on the list a lot as far as foreclosures. Jacksonville has been on the list a lot. Those are the main cities in Florida. Let's keep going. Bigger cities. We've got Chicago, Illinois. You know, Chi-Town. Y'all stay on the list. I was born in Chicago, so you know, it's all love. Chicago, Illinois. We got Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Riverside, California. If we talk about California, it's going to be Riverside, Los Angeles. We got Bakersfield, California. That's just cities that always keep coming up on the list. So, Riverside, California, Jacksonville, Florida, and Las Vegas, Nevada. Y'all know in the last housing crash, Las Vegas got hit so hard, right? So, let's go to foreclosure starts. Again, 3 phases in the foreclosure process. That notice of default is the first one. So, these are the states and the cities with the most, like, basically new foreclosures, right? That they just got that first filing. Now, I will say most people who are in foreclosure right now have been behind on their mortgage since COVID. Since COVID, y'all. We going on like 5 years since COVID, right? So a lot of people have just not paid their mortgage in years. And I've said that before, like we'll probably just see people start walking away from their house. You know, because once you get so far behind, you just feel like I can't ever catch up, you know. So we will probably see a lot of people just walk away from their house, honestly. So greatest number of foreclosures starts in May. So lenders started the foreclosure process on 22,385 properties. Okay, that's up 3%. The states with the greatest number of foreclosure starts in May included, ding, 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 Florida. Y'all, man, shout out to Florida. Y'all know I love y'all. You know I do. And y'all stay at the top of every list because y'all just struggling in Florida right now. I get it. You know what I mean? Taxes, insurance, HOA, condos. You know what else? Iguanas. Like, y'all got everything out there. So it's okay, Florida. It's okay. I love your hurricanes. You know what I mean? Floods. The other day, I think they said Miami was flooding. It's okay, Florida. I still love you. I still want my beach house in Florida for $22.19. So, moving right along. States with the greatest number of foreclosure starts. Florida had 2,750 new foreclosures for the month of May. 2,750 properties got foreclosure notices in May. Next is Texas. Texas had 2,560 foreclosure starts. California, 2,370. And I get it, right? These are huge states. California, Texas, some of our biggest states. So, Illinois, 1,427 new foreclosures. New Jersey with 1,219. Those are the top 5. Let's talk cities. New York City. 1,447 foreclosure starts alone in New York City. Which I think that's probably some Airbnb going on there. You know what I mean? Airbnb. And New York don't really have landlord-friendly rules, right? They be letting these, you know, like, I'm all about fairness and all that. But baby, let me have an Airbnb and you rent it and then tell me you not gonna move out. We gonna have a whole problem. Let me say that. And then are y'all seeing these TikTok videos of people trying to teach people how to squat I'm gonna be like, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. This is my property. You're not gonna tell me that you're not gonna move. Cut them lights off, right? Come take the doors off the hinges. Right? Everybody gonna live here now. We all moving in. So, next. So, New York City had 1,447 new foreclosures. Chicago, Illinois, 1,272. Houston, Texas with 915 new foreclosure starts. Miami, Florida had 750 new foreclosures for the month of May. And Philadelphia, Pennsylvania had 713 foreclosure starts for the month of May. So these are people who are getting that new foreclosure. But a lot of them, like I said, haven't paid. They might have filed bankruptcy. Bankruptcy didn't work out. Got behind on their mortgage again. And then start the foreclosure process again. Right? So let's talk about REO properties. These are properties that went up for auction, did not sell, and reverted back to the bank. Right? So lenders repossessed 2,879 properties through completed foreclosure, also known as REO, real estate owned by the bank, right? So here are the states with the greatest number of REO properties. Where do you find REO properties, Ashley? I'm so glad you asked me, right? That would be, and I say this on all the videos just because I know y'all want to know, homepath.com, home, like home, and you walk on a path, homepath.com, homesteps.com, hudhomestore.gov, Truist, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo all have their own REO websites. There might not be a lot on there right now, but bookmark them and circle on the back. You know, spin the block. Just check in every couple of months to see if they've added anything to their inventory. Okay? So, Here are the states with the greatest number of bank-owned properties for the month of May. We've got California with 254, Illinois with 254. Y'all know how I feel about these numbers. So then when it's the same exact number, California and Illinois, I be like, y'all in there just typing anything back there. You know what I mean? So California and Illinois both had 254 REOs for May. Multiply that by 2, okay? Pennsylvania had 238 REOs. Ohio had 177 properties go back to the bank. And Texas had 167 REO properties. If we need to break it down to cities, we've got Chicago, Illinois. You see the repeat, right? Chicago got the highest REOs. Chicago got the highest foreclosure starts. And Chicago's got the highest foreclosure rates across the country, right? So does New York City. So Chicago had 179 REOs. New York City had 124. Baltimore, Maryland has 84. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania had 80 REOs. And ooh, we got a new one on the list. Washington, D.C. D.C. is on the list. That's like, we got Maryland, D.C. and then like the DMV up there. What y'all doing up there in the Northeast? Washington, D.C. is on the list with 69 new REO properties for the month of May, you guys. So there you have it. Latest foreclosure starts, REOs, and states and cities with the highest foreclosure rates. You guys, we will keep watching and keeping track of this, but you know how I feel about these numbers, right? Y'all all know. We all in agreement, right? So y'all just keep paying your bills and saving your money. I don't know if you want to save it in the bank or you want to save it under your mattress. Whatever works for you, you do that, you guys. But I am going to keep mailing my letters because I do reach out to distressed homeowners offering my assistance, right? If that is something you're interested in doing, click on the link down below. I have letters that you can mail out, you guys. And you know, I am live on YouTube every Sunday. Shout out to everybody who joins me on Sunday. It's a good time. I mean, can you imagine me live? You know what I mean? Answering your questions. You know what I mean? So every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm right here on YouTube, you guys. I'm on Instagram, Your Agent Ashley on Instagram. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, you guys.